Hey Barbie, how you doing? I don't see anything on here. That's weird. That is weird. I don't see it. Oh well. Oh well, 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 well. Oh well, well. I don't know why. I have no idea why this thing doesn't work. That's very annoying. This is so annoying, man. Let me see if I can find it here. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, here it is. Good evening, Barbie. How you doing? You good? Oh boy, it's been a long day. Thank God it's over for now. Lord. Oh, good Lord. Good Lord have mercy. It's not these people's fault. And that woman's still there. And absolutely nothing. Some people will never know. Oh, hey, Virgo, how you doing? You had Spanish in seventh grade. One of those commercials was in Spanish. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I went to I cut my grass today. Cut my grass, clean up all around the pool, around the yard. I did some other bullshit here and there. Did my dishes this morning. Came on live and did that. This afternoon, I played basketball with my nephew. I didn't really want to, but not running around, but just shooting around. He's off of school for this week and next week for the holiday. So he was out there. We had dinner tonight, pizza. It was cool. We had a good time. I had an overall good day. Nothing bad. I was online watching some DJ competitions and stuff, and then it got kind of boring. That's pretty much my day today. Same shit, different day. And tomorrow I have to take my mom to a doctor's appointment just to check up at 10. So got to do that tomorrow. Then after that, I'll probably work at our house and paint some doors down there. Hopefully the weather's good, but we'll see. Let's hope the weather's going to be good. Today it was really nice. I got a lot done. Did some grocery shopping. I had a full day. I did a lot of shit. Hey Leo son, how you doing? What you got damn big eyes looking at me for? What's going on, Virgo? You good? You doing all right? Good. I do what I want. So do I. Ha. Oh, you had pizza for dinner too? Cool. Yeah. Well, it's always going to be dishes. Yeah, yeah, pizza and a couple wings. So it was nice. My nephew and I went to go for a drive and go get it. He came in there with me. Went for a drive. So it was cool. I didn't feel like cooking anything. I haven't had pizza for a while, so I said I'm just gonna go get some damn pizza, some wings, and call it a day. That's a wrap. Then I hung out in this crazy woman's room for a bit. I did my rounds, went to go visit a few people. I went to visit Leo's son here. She's got a channel called Unapologetic Tarot. You know, where she tries to play psychic and stuff. It's cool. I always have fun going around. Yeah, I never said bye. You know why? Because my damn phone rang, and it was my friend calling me to tell me that he was coming to visit. And then I was like, shit. I didn't even say bye or anything. I was like, oh fuck, oh well. She'll get over it. You good, Virgo? Good. That's good to hear. Then I went over to visit Kitty earlier. Hung out over there for a bit. Oh, you gotta hang out, you know. Just put yourself to it. Practice makes perfect. Practicing on people makes perfect. They'll tell you whether or not, you know, it's going good or not. No one's perfect. You can't really read everybody. It's impossible. But it's worth a try. Yeah. Yeah, I popped into Erica's room, but she was talking to somebody about something, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna interrupt her. She was in like a vibe, so I always pop in and say hello to her. I try to at least say hello to everybody that's live. Yeah. Okay, cool, Bobby. Virgo, thanks for the super chat. He says, how is Alessandro feeling towards you right now? I don't know. We're gonna see. Don't be cheating on me. Yeah, Kitty's live like every day almost, or every other day. Why am I not surprised? I know why you do it to yourself. You just stick to coming in here and saying hi to me. You'd be all right. All right, let me concentrate here. Always blame the guy. Sounds about right. Everybody blames me anyway. Everybody always blames me, so it's always Mark's fault. Mark did this, Mark said that. Mark looked at me in the wrong way. Mark has a blue hat. Mark drinks water. I'll get blamed for whatever. All right, so right now I would say that this person is going to be indecisive about proceeding towards you. And they might be gossiping about you to somebody like one of their friends or something. They might be talking shit about you. They'll be like, yeah, Virgo is a biatch, you know, she rubbed me the wrong way. She did this to me that way. He be playing victim and shit. I'm getting that this guy is gonna slowly and distract himself from trying to be, you know, upset or irritated. I get that this guy is someone who's allowing other people to get in the way. He feels kind of degraded, or feels like, you know, he feels like he's tired of dealing with you and dealing with life and dealing with people. He also feels like there's some he might be dealing with like fake friends and lies and people lying to him about you or lying to him about other things. people, I think he's got outside influences, and mainly it's a man, like probably his best buddy or something like that, or a brother, or somebody that's influencing him to do bad shit. Could be somebody like hating on him because he's with you, or just trying to like make up shit. I get lies, trickery, misrepresentation, disloyalty, just like not knowing who to believe, you or the other person, or like he's just getting annoyed that people around him are like holding him back from being with you or advancing further with you, or just like they might be just jealous that he's with you or he's hanging around you, and other people on the outside might be annoyed. If he has a son, the son might be saying something, brother, or just like friends or whatever, family members. Could be people trying to like get in his head about you and about the situation that he's dealing with you, and even without you, like just in his day-to-day life, like he might have some issues. Like if you, for instance, if he's told you that he's not really doing good in life, or he's got like some job problems, or he's got somebody around him, people that are influencing him and things like that, then that's probably what it is. Yeah, close friends. Because I get like people around this guy. You don't even show up here, right? It's just like him and these people like all in his like head. So they're, the reason why that he feels the way he feels towards you. You know, yeah, he's got a lot going on. So I mean, he still wants to be with you. He still feels good about you. He still likes you, but he thinks that it's going to be difficult to like further his friendship with you, because like he feels like when you guys are together by yourselves, it's okay, you know. But like for him to continue, it's going to be difficult because he's going to feel timid, or he's going to feel like shit's not going right. So I would say I don't think it's over, but it's like really up to him. It's really up to him to like say, yeah, fuck you, I'm done. So if he told you he's done, that means he's done. Because I get him dominantly here. Like I don't get you in the cards. So it's like he's kind of analyzing himself and saying, is this me? Am I the issue? Like, did I start this argument? Like, am I overreacting or what? Like, is this like my fault? Like, and then he's or like is he's kind of like blaming himself, but like he doesn't know what to think because he's got people on this ear talking. He's got to like really analyze the whole situation by himself. Well, if he deceived you, then that's why he feels the way he feels. He probably was like, "Fuck, I fucked up." You know, if he deceived you, then fuck him. I wouldn't go back to him. That's just looking for fucking trouble. You know. But I mean, I feel like he might talk to you again and possibly, try to be apologize, but I wouldn't even take his apology. Fuck him. You deserve better than that. You gotta, my opinion to you as your friend, you know, if somebody deceives you, fuck them. Just move on, because they ain't gonna change. They're gonna deceive you again. They're gonna fuck you over again. You know? But as far as it being done, I think it depends on him. You know, I feel like you might, you know, I feel like you're the type of person that might give him a chance to like redeem himself, but I don't think he will. Don't give me that man shit. Do I look like that type of guy? It's not all men. Damn Leos. Mm. You're welcome, Virgo. I just feel like, if he deceived you, then fuck him. Don't talk to that guy no more. Fuck that bastard. I hate people who deceive. Who deceive people. Like, that shit's annoying. I feel like kicking his ass. I'll pull you some of these cards from your fellow Virgo in spirit. I'll pull you 3 of these to see what, like, because I didn't really get too much feelings there, but through these cards I might get some feelings. I just get that this person is very self-centered, like it's all about themselves. That's why I don't get you. Let me see if I can get some feelings, because some men don't have feelings. They only feel with their the first card I got is stalemate, which is where you guys are now. You're not speaking. Things are at a stalemate. That's you right there. You might miss him, because that's how you women are. You miss people who, do bad shit to you. But, Then I got secret admirer. So even though this guy is like, he might have a secret admirer, or he might think you do. So that still don't tell me too much about feelings, but I don't think this guy has any fucking feelings. I don't think he really cares, because if he did, it will show up, I'm not really getting like no serious feelings here about you. Sounds like a dickhead. It's not easy. He's a Cancer, but that explains it all. No, damn Aquarius. Don't pull that shit. No. Aquarius would have told her where to go and how to get there. Aquarius would have cut her ass off. A Cancer, that's like an emotional wreck. Hey Brian, thanks for the super chat. How you doing? Hey Tanya. Time just gets away from you with this new time change. I know, right? It's making my sleep patterns all messed up. You get water tomorrow? Sounds good to me. Now you can wash those crusty toes. Make sure you wash in between. Okay? Not just the outside. Wash in between them damn toes. Well, Leos love any type of drama. That's why you guys like Cancers and Libras, because they're a bunch of drama ass people. All good, bro. No, they aren't. Yes, they are. Damn nuisances. Leos, Cancers, Capricorn, Aries, all nuisances. And every other Aquarius except for me. All right, Brian, you said, are you, Jeremy, Jeff, Paul, and my dad going to be able to meet up again in April? All right, let's check, bro. Showers and washing dishes. What a great thing. Yay. Young, fresh, and clean. I like to see you on the scene all of my life. Don't worry about no damn Leos. Leos are a nuisance. All they do is think they're better than everybody else. Bunch of know-it-alls. I'll get on my knees and pray for that day at the airport. Well, Brian, in April, it might be very difficult for all of you guys to get together. And it's crazy because I got like the Six of Swords reversed here, and that's like a bunch of guys that can't get together because they have to do things. It does look like it's hopeful, like it can possibly happen. But Brian, what I would say is I don't think it's gonna happen in April, but it might happen towards the very, very end of April. And the reason why I say that is because with the cards I have here, it's just that some of the, like I always tell you, out of all of you, there's got to be one or two people that have situations with their life, and they have situations where they can't make it. But everybody wants this reunion. So they might try to make this happen. I can't guarantee you it's going to happen. And the cards ain't guaranteeing me it's going to happen. It's telling me that it's very possible that it can happen in April, but that you're going to have to wait for a return of somebody. So out of those people, somebody might go on a trip and then they might not make it in time, or when they go away, that's the only time that you guys can get together. So if it isn't all of you, it might be maybe just one person missing, and the rest of you will get together. So I'll put it that way. But otherwise, that it is hopeful and possible that you guys can reunite in April. But for right now, it says no. It says like it's not really possible right now. But it says it's hopeful. Like if you can find a favorable time, then it can be possible towards the end of April. But out of those guys, there's like one or two guys, or maybe just one, that might not be able to like get together with all of you. So instead of all of you being there, it might be minus one person. And you guys still might get together even though the other person is not going to come. But it's still, like I said, it's a hopeful outlook about it. I feel like it can happen, but it won't happen until the very end. So being that we're not even in April yet, I feel like, it's possible, but you'd have to like make sure everybody can go. But for right now, it's telling me no, but with a possibility. So it's not completely no way in hell. It's like no, but we'll see what happens. But I'm not getting outright yes, that's for sure. But it's possible. But it's telling me that one of those guys, or possibly two of them, might not be able to make the time frame that you want to be all going together. So that's the issue. And just like I told you last month, before you guys got together, you know, um, you have to make sure that all of you can make it. So I would say work on that. Work on finding out whether or not these guys can be available in April. And if one of them tell you that they won't be here a certain time frame, then that's probably why I'm getting what I'm getting. You're absolutely right, Tanya. They like other people's wives. You do not think that we are better. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Maybe not you, but the rest of the Leos do. It's all good. Everybody makes mistakes. I ain't judging you, Tanya. I'm not perfect either. But I ain't worried about nobody's wife, though. I don't want nobody's wife. If they belong to somebody, then that's for a reason. Keep them away from me. You're welcome, Brian. I always consider somebody's wife none of my business. Yeah, I know you're not a widow, but you'd like to be, but you don't want to be. It's okay. I know. God bless him. Oh, Jake the Snake? Oh, I see. Mr. Hollywood. Yeah. Now we're talking. And you're going to have water too, so you're going to be smelling fresh when he comes by. Oh, fuck. Dun, 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 dun. And knowing you, you're probably going to get a shower right before he comes so you can smell nice. See? Typical woman. Always want to lead a man on to that coochie. See? He'll come by you and be like, hey, Tanya, how you doing? Like, oh, dang, she smells good today. It's the best she's ever smelled. Dang, I might shoot my shot. You know, that's why I said what I said. It's funny because I saw, being that all these Leos are coming in my damn room now, all of a sudden, the worst Leo I've ever known in my life, I actually saw him yesterday. And I was like, look at this jackass. And I was like, same old, Mr. Know-It-All, and looking like a raccoon. That's his nickname, Raccoon. People say, why the hell you call him that for? Oh, look at him. He look like a damn raccoon. Well, you know, some people like, you know, grandmas. It's okay. Yeah, he's a reader, yeah. Well, you a wannabe reader, yeah. He's not psychic on Tuesdays like me or Mondays. He's just a card reader. That's all he is. He reads cards. Oh, cool. Yeah, the virus thing you told me about, yeah. Yeah, your one reads SD cards. Yeah. Well, you would say that because you are the same sign. He might be nice now. He wasn't nice before. People change, you know. I don't really know him anymore. I've, you know, him and I haven't spoke forever. He seems like he's a lot better. Maybe he's off them drugs, I guess. And I wish him well at the end of the day. I don't wish nothing bad on him or anything. At the end of the day, you know, what happened happened, you know, and that's it. I don't really pay him no mind. He came up on my feed and I said, look at this shit. It must be Leo fucking week. And I was like, oh God. And then I clicked on the thing and I said, not interested. I don't want to see that guy. But I actually looked at him, went in his room and looked at him and I was like, oh God, look at this fool. Then I said, Mark, don't be like that. You know, maybe he changed or he seems like, you know, like he's, you know, calmer or whatever, but he still got that look, dude. He still has that look like he's up to something. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Back in the day, he was really bad. He was a bad person. Did a lot of bad shit. Said a lot of bad things. Disrespected me and a lot of people. But that was years ago, you know? That was like probably 8 years ago. So people change, you know? Yeah, he was. Yeah. He was very bad. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Hmm. You got the right person. But like I said, you know, at the end of the day, he did wrong. He knows he did. And it was just weird seeing him yesterday on my feed. Yeah, yeah, she was in the room. She was in his room. So I'm sure they're still together. Or if they're not together, then she still moderates for him. But if she's in there for a reason. She's still probably with him. Yeah, I don't know if they're together. I could care less. She's a problem, dude. Like I said, I don't know these people anymore. That happened 8 years ago. And, you know, I hope that they've healed and recovered. From looking at him yesterday, I don't really know. And I don't really care. As he ain't none of my company. But I wish he didn't come up on my feed, but he did. And, yeah, to each their own. As long as he don't bother me, then I'm good. But yeah, he's a nuisance. He was a nuisance to me. He made me dislike Leos. And then the room that we were in another reader's room back then, and I was the main mod in there. And then another Leo came in there. And next thing you know, it was like Leo devilish energy. And those two fuckers, they destroyed that whole room. They destroyed the whole vibe. It was so bad. That's why I dislike Leo people. Because those two like completely ruined a good thing we had back in the day. You know, it's always some people who ruin shit, and it's sad because we all could be still cool and shit. But unfortunately, it happens. Oh no, I don't. Because if that was the case, I'd ban your ass. Okay, Virgo, good night, sweetheart. Don't worry about that guy. You still got Marky, no worries. When all fails, you always come back to me. It's okay. Marcus got you. Don't worry. If you want to make him jealous, just take a screenshot of your boy, put on your wallpaper. You know, it's all good. You can put a little Snapchat, a little, you know, Photoshop of me and you, make him jealous. Fuck him. It's all good, Virgo. I got you. Now, some people, like I said, you know, I've always said on here that there's a lot of people who do a lot of bad shit on here. And there's a lot of hatred and envy and jealousy and, you know, people who actually think that they're a psychic, but they're not. And it's just like a lot of people, you know, it's bad. Like, you got it, Bart. You know exactly who it is. They ruined the channel that we were in. And she ruined everything because she used to buy everybody. she's rich, right? So she used to come in there and super chat the person that we were in their room, super chat everybody. If you said you were having a bad day, she'd be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I'll get so and so to read you and give you a reading. I got you." Meanwhile, super chats galore. Yeah, she's rich. Yeah. One day she came in there and says, "Hey, everybody, I want everybody to give me their opinion. Should I get a Ferrari or should I get a Porsche?" And I was like, "Dumb bitch alert." I was like, "Wow, you just ruined this whole tarot room." It went from a spiritual tarot fun room to I'm rich and I'm gonna destroy this room. And I'm gonna buy everybody readings and make it all about me. And that room turned to her room. And we all got kicked to the curb because of money. They chose her over me, which is the person who made the channel what it was. But uh, that's because you don't know her like me. You know, money destroys everything, unfortunately. But a reader that needs money will always choose that person super chatting over you moderating for them for years. Hey Gala, how you doing? Yeah. But the thing is, those two, they were up to no good from jump. And yeah, you got the right people, trust me. I know them better than you. Believe me when I tell you, Leo son. Trust me when I tell you. I know those people for 10 years now. 10 years ago, I used to deal with them. 8 years ago, 10 years ago, we were all cool. And then 8 years ago, it all blew up because of her. She destroyed everything. She destroyed the room we were in. She destroyed everything. Oh, yeah, she's the email champion. She emailed me for readings all the time. Oh, yeah, I don't know if she's rich now, but she was. She was. Trust me, she super chatted every fucking day in that room for a long time. And she, like, you know, was talking all that rich shit. I actually saw photos of her and all that shit. You know, I know that person very well, believe me. They know me too very well. There you go. You think she is, yeah. Snapchat makes people look good. Yeah. It was bad back then with those two and me. We all went at it. It got ugly. It got personal. Uh, I had to compete against both of them. People that had my back kind of like didn't want to, participate in the war that we were going through. They didn't have my back, so I had to fight those two myself, and I ended up winning in the end. That's what happens when you expose people, catch them in their lies, then their credibility goes down the drain. And that's why they're still sticking together. That's why they're still together. That's why I went in the room today, because it happened to came up on my feed for a reason. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go in here. I haven't been in here in years. I'm gonna go in here and see what this fucking idiot's talking about. What if that other dodo is in there? And sure as hell, ain't nothing changed. I went in there. It's the same shit. Blah 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 blah. It's the most hilarious shit in the world. I would say more, but I don't want to waste my breath, to be honest. One thing about me, I don't have to prove anything. People like that do, not me. My days of proving shit has been over. You see what you get what you see. The realest motherfucker you'll ever see. I ain't no fake ass like all these other people. Not my problem. The only other Aquarius that I watched but don't watch anymore is Rich Loop. But I don't watch him no more. I don't really watch nobody like that. The only person I watch is you, Kitty, Mysticals when she's on. I watch Gala play games every now and then. I watch Tanya do her driving in grocery holes. I just watch my friends and stuff, people that I like. Things like that. I don't really watch readers like that because a lot of them just talk to hear themselves. And I'm not saying this because I think I'm better than everybody else. I don't. I just don't like fake ones. And there's a lot of readers who don't even know what they're talking about. They just say random shit about cards and it don't make no sense. Like there's a lot of people who have a clueless mind on tarot. They think that a card means shit and it doesn't, and it's like they're just talking to hear themselves. So I ain't got no time for that shit. But you know. I used to have a lot of friends on here, and then it all went to shit. It's very sad. Very sad. But I have nothing on my conscience because I've helped all of them. So it's all good, Barbie. Does Rich Loop even do readings and shit anymore? Or does he like go live and stuff? I don't even know. I know he had beef on the internet with Leo King. Him and Leo King went at it, throwing receipts at each other and going at each other. Leo versus Aquarius. Yeah, those two had a podcast together and then they fell out. And then Rich Loop ran his mouth about Leo King and said that he didn't even get paid for doing the podcast and that Leo King was this, and this. And then next thing you know, Leo King bring out all the receipts and invoices of him paying him, bank statements and shit. I was like, oh fuck. Liar alert. Yeah, he doesn't chap in there. He does because he knows he'll get trolled the whole time. People would diss the shit out of him because of all the dumb shit he's done. He did so much like crazy shit back then. I've seen it all, man. I always tell everybody this story about him. One cold winter day, he was outside on his phone, live. All you saw was pure snow in the background, him smoking cigarettes, crying, talking about his girl left him and shit. He ain't got nowhere to live. Blah, blah, blah. People fucking loaded him up with money through PayPal. Next couple days, that mofo was in Vegas with some next woman. Truck, house, chilling with this new chick, doing everything with her, like his whole life completely changed. New clothes, new coochie. Yeah, that shit was fucking funny as hell. And I said to myself, you just got scammed. Fuck, that shit was funny, man. Hey, I laughed so much. I said, you fucking idiots made this guy rich in a day. Gave him all this PayPal money. He took that shit and straight Vegas to some woman that probably told him, you can come be with me. I'll take you. Sure as shit, he was gone. And about a week later, he had a setup. He was doing cards with her, readings with her. And that shit was funny as hell. I said, you guys got conned by this Aquarius. He fucking took you guys to the cleaners. Next thing you know, he was living a posh life, all happy and shit. Yeah, I'm in Vegas. Yeah, did he? Did he ever? Hey, that shit was fun. I always tell everybody that story. I said, that guy conned you motherfuckers. Did he? Oh boy, I've seen it all on here. If you want to know anything that would happen on here in the last 10 years, talk to me. I can tell you everything. I've seen it all with my own eyes. In the very beginning, he was good. He was in his apartment with his girl. He was sitting at a coffee table, and he was doing tarot. He was very good. He was doing a great job. He was one of my favorite readers. I was in his room all the time, helping him out and shit. I was in there, always in there, like talking to him and stuff. Everybody was, we were all cool. Everybody was like, it was nice. And after that, he got popular. He started making money off of readings. All the girls liked him because he was good looking, young. He let all that shit get to his head, and then poof. From 1 week to the next, everything just was absolutely nuts. And then he goes through these like phases where I think he's bipolar. Like 1 minute he's fine, the next minute he's like out in like he's living somewhere else and he's outside and he's like sitting on this wall and he's like, let me tell you something. You have to stay away from tarot. I'm not doing tarot no more. Tarot is evil. Tarot is this. You're not going to see me anymore. I'm going on a different path. I've spiritually inclined into this forest that I'm about to go into right now. And then a week later, hey guys, how you doing? I'm back. You guys want a reading? Oh, fuck out of here, you lunatic. He definitely has like some issues. And that's why he took all those videos down, because everybody was like, saying, yeah, this guy's fucking whack. He's on some crack. Exactly. When I said crack, you said chemically induced. But he admitted he had a problem, but it was still there. Let me tell you, that guy there, he was one of the most entertaining people that I've ever seen in my life. 1 minute it's fuck tarot, it's evil, it's devilish. And the next minute it's, hey guys, you want a reading? $22.22. Shut your bitch ass up. And then he went with the Leo King. The Leo King is another recovering crackhead. and he's got his life all sorted out, so we think. And then those two got together and had a podcast, and then it all went to shit. Next thing you know, they're all dissing each other online. I'm like, oh God, here we go again. I knew this shit weren't gonna last. These two egotistical idiots, the know it all crew. I used to call it the know it all podcast. One knows everything about everything, and one knows everything about astrology. Okay, guys. This week, Pluto is trine 3 degrees square of Pluto, and then Uranus is going to go into Neptune 6 degrees. And when this happens, the end of the world can happen. And if it's not the end of the world, you're probably going to get into a car accident. Or you might just lose your tooth. It all depends, because when this happens, the last time it happened, that's what happened to me. That's exactly what he sounds like and what he says. He says the most stupidest shit you'll ever hear in your life. And you'll be like, shut the fuck up, you idiot. Hey, these people on here, they be scamming like a motherfucker. They be scamming and talking pure fucking mad shit about nothing. It's the most hilarious shit. And yeah, he used to DJ and shit. He used to be a DJ too. He used to have his like spiky hair, and he used to be like, he'd be DJing and shit. Then when he got tired of DJing, he'll go live. He'll sit down and be like, hey, everybody, I'm gonna talk astrology right now. Yeah, he reads cards too. Those are some entertaining dudes, those two. The thing is, in order to prove you are who you say you are, you have to do it live and direct in front of everybody. And you have to see everybody see the results. If not, you ain't nobody. It's that simple. That's my opinion. Doing readings behind closed doors and scamming somebody is one thing, but doing it right in front of everybody is a different thing. Live and direct in front of a whole world so they could see. You can't do that and be right, then you don't know what the fuck you're doing. I know you probably like that because my voice makes things, What would we do without you, Tanya? Well, I've seen it all in these past couple months. It's been absolutely crazy. I've seen a lot of crazy people. I've seen a lot of crazy people over these years. It's sad that people actually scam people and, you know, but the thing is like you can be the realest psychic in the world, but you still won't be able to read certain people because certain people are not meant to be read, and spirit is not meant to tell that person that information. So it's really difficult for people that readings don't happen. It's really difficult for them to understand that. And that's why they have an obsession about going to different people until they get that answer that they seek. And that's a big problem, you know? So unfortunately, you're gonna have people who get readings and shit never happens, no matter who it is. Like somebody could say, hey, so and so is really good. And you go to that person and that person still don't get it right. It's because you're in this spirit, you're not meant to be read. You're not meant to be told. You're not meant to like have that type of shit in your life. You're not supposed to know that information. It's not possible. So don't get discouraged and don't be mad. It's just a part of life. You just can't have that information, at least not right now. Oh, hey, Kitty, you good? But throughout the last 10 years, I've seen a lot of readers on here and a lot of people on here. I've met a lot of people, met a lot of readers, had a lot of fun, and had a lot of heartache and disrespect and bad vibes and bad energy. And the people that I've talked about on here, they're all bad energy. The ones that I was talking about. There's people who have scammed a lot of people. I've seen them do it with my own eyes. And it's sad. But people still go in their rooms and people still associate with them because bad people are not going to be bad to everyone. They're going to be bad to certain people and play victim so they can keep some people around that are dumb and don't know the difference and won't know the difference. Yeah. And at the end of the day, some of the people that I mentioned, they haven't done anything to me personally, but I've seen them do things to other people, and I've had people come to me and complain about them and say bad shit about them, and it's true. It's all true what they say. Other people like they see what goes on when I'm not around. They see, and it's just life. You just have to be very smart on who you pick to be around these YouTube streets because you can get conned real quick. And a lot of these people just want to connect with you so you can get people from their side, so you can collect, you know, money from them, or you can do things with them so that way you can corrupt their people, And that's what a lot of people think. They think that because you go in their room as a reader, that you're trying to take from someone else. You can't take from someone else unless you prove to that person that you're good and you know what you're talking about, you know what you're doing, and your shit comes to light. You know what I mean? Everybody can claim there's something, but can you claim you're the truth? Can you tell the truth without letting those things interfere? So it's a task to to meet real people on here and actually meet real psychics that actually know what the fuck they're doing and people who actually genuinely care about the people that watch them and actually say hey to them, acknowledge them and don't treat them like some peasants. That's all people want. People want respect, but a lot of people don't respect people. And that's why I don't really like going to other people's rooms because when people see me in your room or whoever's room that I go into, they say, okay, let me go try this guy. And they'll come in here and disrespect me in some type of way. And that's why I don't really like mingling with too many people. But it's not the person's fault. It's the people that's in your room. They probably and the person probably knows it too, you know? And they're probably like, oh God, her. Oh God, him. Oh yeah, that person. Oh shit. Yeah, they aggravate me, but sorry they came to your room and aggravate you, but I have no control over these people. And I never condemn the reader because it's not their fault. These people saw me in your room. So they're gonna come try me and aggravate me. See, that's why I don't really like to mingle with too many people. Because then you bring that energy that's in that room, not that it's bad, but you bring that one person over and then they start aggravating you, or they just come by and act like they can do whatever they want. Like, fuck you. I ain't tell you come over here. Fucking ass out of here. It happened the other day. Like someone came in here from another room that I was in, and then the person just was rude. They just didn't even say hello. Like I'm like, fuck, wow. You must think I'm at your fucking service. Hey Fiona, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, there's people that, you know, those people are like the same ones over and over and over and over and over. You know, yeah. Those people are all like, not all the Indian people are bad, and not, there's, it doesn't matter who the heck they are or what authenticity they are. I've seen a lot of fucking irritating people, no matter who the hell they are. You know, but that's the way it is on here. I don't let it bother me too much. If, like I said, it's a lot better now. It's a lot better now than it was back in the day. If you were here 10 years ago, right? That's why I like you, because you're half a pain in the ass. But if you were here 10 years ago in these chats, you'll definitely see the difference now than today. Big, big difference. One, there's half the people that was last time. There's less than half the people here now than it was 10 years ago. And you know why? Because a lot of people back then, it was like the in thing to see these readings and to do this shit, right? But now it's too many platforms. You have Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, right? You have Twitch, you have all these other apps out there. And then you have these psychic websites that actually have people on it too, like Aranum and all these other places, right? So all the people 10 years ago, all those people were here. That's why there was a lot of traffic on here and a lot of like people on here. But there's not that many people in these rooms anymore. Not like it was back in the day. And anybody who was here 10 or more years ago, probably more than that, like 15 years ago even, it was way different than it is now. Way different. Way more people back then than it is now. And I know that for a fact because I've been here and witnessed that shit. You know? Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yeah. To me, like it's not really a big deal what happens on these channels anymore like it used to be. And a lot of it is the same shit over and over and over and over and over. And all you do on here is the same shit over and over and over. Yeah. You know what you got to tell them, Fiona? That you're clairaudient, ascendant, clear, whatever. You know what? When somebody says that they're empathy or empath or, they're clear this and clear that, you go in people's bios. The last time I said this, somebody said, "You're talking about me." And I said, "No, jackass. I haven't even looked at your bio, but I could care less. But if your bio says I'm clear this, clear that, you don't have to say all that shit, and you don't have to say you're this and that. Like I used to diss people who do that shit. And I used to say, fuck Claire, she ain't none of my bitch, she ain't not my problem. Like, like to me, a lot of people focus so much on themselves and what they do. But if they don't co-create with spirit, then they're no fucking buddy. And I don't know how many times I have to express that to people. And there's a lot of people that read on here that don't mention God, don't mention spirit. All they do is talk about their fucking self and how they are this and they are that. You're nothing without spirit. You're nothing without the consent of those people you read and yours. Like, what fucking program you on? Clairaudient and Clairascendant? Fucking Claire. Worry about no damn woman named Claire. Yeah, go ahead. Put it on there. You ain't gonna get no damn nobody come in your room after that. They'll be testing. You know why people put that shit in their bios? Because they want you to think that you actually do that. That's why people have bios. It's to lie, to scam you, to believe that you are something you're not. Like a lot of people who say that they're mediums. I ain't seen no mediumship yet. You're a fucking extra small brain. That's what you are. But a lot of people do that shit and they get offended when I say that. But it's just my opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? My opinion is like, I think personally we should not really focus on us. I think we should focus on how we co-create with spirit to make things happen. Because the more you do that, the more I think that you'll understand that without them, we can't do this. So why are you like acting like it's all about you? You know? Okay, Kitty, good seeing you, sweetheart. Like I just saw some of you guys say that you went in Kitty's room. And that's great. Like, I encourage everybody to go visit each other and hang out with each other and, you know, hit that like button, show support. I encourage that shit all day, every day from the day I've been on here. And a lot of people don't like when I do that. And some people are like, Mark's nice. He always fucking shouts me out. Or, she does the same thing in her channel. When I go in there, her mods put my channel up there. I don't ask for nothing. It's just an automatic respect thing. And if we have that respect in amongst us, then it makes our bonds as psychics better. It doesn't mean that you invite that to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. It's a difference. People actually genuinely want to help each other, and they don't really care if they see each other's friends in there. That's the way it should be, because we all should bond together and help each other. We all can become a part of each other if you allow it. But obviously, not everybody's going to get along, and you move on. It's simple, and that's fine. Yeah, exactly, Tanya. Yeah. Like I'll go to, if I see everybody live, I'll go and say hello. Right? Even if I can't stay long, I'll even say, look, I gotta go. Or like, hey, I'll see you later. Or hey, whatever. What's up? How you doing? If I have time, I'll stay in there for a while. Sometimes I say hello and sometimes I hang out, sometimes I talk shit. It's all good. Like, I don't mind. But I believe that the more we, support each other, the better our spiritual vibe will be. And we don't have to be a part of no group and no tarot community. I just think that we should just be, respectful friends that can need each other and use each other to pick each other's brain and help each other, you know? But a lot of people don't think like that. They don't want to be cool, and they're all about money and shit, and like fame and glory and likes, and who's better than who, and who told this and who did that. Like, I'm not about that life. I don't really care. I don't consider this a competition. I consider this a bunch of friends helping each other. And if we can do that and stay in a humble vibe, then that's a good thing. Because there's no need to be jealous or be envious of anybody. Or if you want to shout somebody out, that's like the nicest thing you can do. Like, and I've been one of the very first people to do that. Everybody used to say, like, I don't know why you shout out all these people, man. Fuck these people. You're sending these people to other rooms. They should be in here, paying you. And if I had your gift, I'd be, fuck that. I'm like, what? Like, no, that's not how it works. It works by the more you do, the more you receive. Like, and it's not about money, it's about the spiritual power that you use to do this. You need a spiritual power, you need a spiritual being helping you. You can't do this shit by yourself. It don't work that way. What world do you live in? You know? But that's why I do what I do, because I always encourage everybody to be cool with each other, and like have, like, some type of humbleness in your heart to say, hey, you know, I introduced this person to Mark and now they're over here and they're not coming in my room as much. How should I feel? You should feel no type of way. You did that person a favor. If that person comes over here now to get guidance from me, it's because I connect with that person. Now, if it was the reverse way where that person was in your room and they chose you over me, then that's great. I'll be happy. I won't be mad one bit. I could care less. I'll come in there and speak to the person. I'm glad I connected you guys because you are connecting better than I can. You can do something for them that I can't. What the fuck? You know? Like, why can't people just understand that shit? Like, you know? Absolutely, Tanya. I got you. Yeah. But look how many people you've helped, Tanya. Yeah, I don't have toxic people around here. And if they are, they feel out of place. They ain't coming around here. There's too much positive, fun, and loving and happy, laughing vibes in here for people to like be toxic. But people can be toxic and come around people like us because they want to try and destroy shit. You know. Oh, hey, Christy, how you doing? Yeah, I met you in Kitty's room. Yes, I remember. She was just in here. How you doing? Welcome here. We're talking about people and how they are and how crazy YouTube is throughout the years and what it's like then and now. But you know, it's it's a if you can stick to yourself and understand that you are like who you are and you connect with certain people, you should never worry about anyone else or what they're doing. You know, sometimes you can just connect with people on here and you can get read by them and it happens, but you don't like the way they are. These people ain't really supposed to be your buddies and pals, and people that you're not really seeing them in real life unless you are living next to them or you know them personally, like seeing the person. So at the end of the day, virtual friends and virtual people is just that, where you don't really see and feel and hang out with that person in an energetic, physical way. You should understand that 100% that whatever happens, it's easier to disconnect. So whatever happens, you can just say, you know what? Smell you later. Who cares what you think? Hey, Mystical, how you doing? And another thing is a lot of people on here try to form cliques, and they try to like, oh, this clique of people are here, but this clique doesn't like that clique. This person doesn't like that person, but they like me, or they like Kitty, or they like whoever, you know? Like, oh, that shit don't phase me either. I could care less who you like and who you don't like. As long as you and I are cool, then that's all that matters to me. You know? Now, if we have beef, I'm not going to tell somebody in here that we have beef unless it's bad. And I'll say, oh, well, I know you're cool with that person, but I'm not. So just to let you know that if I don't speak to that person, you know what the deal is. And I respectfully do that for everyone. 'Cause I have no problem in telling somebody that, hey, that person that comes in your room, I don't really deal with them, but I know you're cool with them. I respect you for that. As long as me and you are cool, then let life be. And I think a lot more people should be that way. You know, it's like, why worry about all that shit? You know, whatever's going on with you and that person is between you and that person. I could care less about like what people say or do. I'm not here for all that drama. Save that for your mom. But my drama days hopefully are over for good. Because all my drama days on here were years ago with very bad people. And now I'm with a lot of good people. And that's what makes me happy. There's a lot of good people in my life in here. I have fellow readers, clients, friends, people that actually say, hey, look, I can't help you, but Mark can. Okay, cool. And I'll say the same thing. Look, if I'm not here, you can go see these people. I trust them. You can trust them if you want. It's totally up to you. Fiona, you asked about Leo's son's channel. Um, here's her channel. I'll post it here. This is Leo's son's channel. It's called Unapologetic Tarot. She's a Leo, so you can roll your eyes. Damn Leos. This is her channel. She's a pain in the ass. So that's her channel. Like I said, I don't mind putting up people's links. It don't matter to me. I'm all good. Like I said, I'm not a hater. You want to go over there when I'm not, or you want to go over there, period, and hang out with her crazy ass, you go right ahead. She's a nuisance. And anybody else who has a channel on here, you can go right ahead. I could care less. Like I said, I've been on here so long that I'm grateful to have, people that I like and support each other. That's what I'm about. I ain't about no hating ass shit. But don't go around talking shit, because it's not gonna be good for you. It's not gonna end well, because then the spirit's gonna be like, oh Lord have mercy, why did you have to do that for? And because I just did it for that pain in the ass, I'll do it for Mystical Angels. This is my friend here, and she's got a channel too. She does readings and does cards, but she's in a different time zone than us. So right now it's her morning and our night. She's in the other side of the world. But yeah, that's her channel. You can check her out too. Who else in here that I know? And one of my favorite pain in the asses. She does oracle cards sometimes, and she likes to do videos and hang out with sexy RV guys. Miss Bikini, aka Tanya. This is her channel. She pulls oracles sometimes when she's in the mood. She's my good friend. She's a pain in the ass on Wednesdays, but otherwise that she's okay. She's getting water tomorrow. So yeah, she's got a channel too, and it's fun. A lot of laughs. We talk a lot of shit. Have fun. People that you see in here are in there too, so we all hang out in there, have fun, and talk smack. She takes us on all these tours and she does grocery hauls. You can just go check out our channel. It's fun. And let's see. I don't know why this is like that, but I have no idea what's going on here. Let me see if this works. Yeah, it does. That link I just put in, the last one, is Kitty's channel. That was just in here, my friend Kitty. You guys already know who she is. She's funny as shit. And we have a lot of fun. I met her recently. She's in here and I'm in there. We have a good time, talk a lot of shit. She also reads the signs like almost every single day. She does mini reads as well. She's cool as fuck. We're actually going to have a collaboration soon. I'm just waiting on her to give me a date. And her and I are going to collab. I'll let you guys know. It'll probably be on her channel. And we're gonna collab and do readings and shit and have fun, pull cards and all that. So we're going to do a collab soon in the near future. We don't know yet, so we'll keep you informed. Hey, Sophie, how you doing? Yeah, she's funny as shit. She's cool. Yeah, we're gonna do a collab. We talked about it yesterday and today again. She let everybody know in her live that we're gonna collab soon. I'm just waiting for her to let me know whenever she's ready, and then we'll do it. We'll have fun. Yes, my mod and my only mod in here is Barbie. I've known her for a very, very long time. We've been through all the bullshit together. She's seen me go through the bullshit. We modded for the same channel back in the day, and she's been with me ever since. She is probably the most loyal person I've had in here from day one. So I love you and appreciate you, Barbie. Yeah, she's retired, and she's in here doing her thing. I've known Barbie for probably shit A very long time. We used to mod for a channel called Minnow Pond. I'm sure you guys have heard of Chris and Minnow Pond. We used to mod for his channel back in the day, many moons ago. Well, it's 1:11 here in the morning, and I gotta get my ass to sleep. This whole time change just fucked everything up. But yeah. That's where it all started. I was a mod over there, Christy. I was over there. Barbie and I started over Minnow Pond over there. We helped Chris develop his channel back in the day when he first started. When he only had, you know, a couple subs. That's where we all started, but it all went to shit afterwards. Everything. Once the channel got popular, a lot of people ruined it. And unfortunately, everybody went their way. Everybody went their way. So we don't really speak anymore or anything like that, but that's where it all started. We all started in there, helped him out, and then we all went our way. But it was good while it lasted. It was fun. It's where we just got to start somewhere, right? So we all helped and stuff. So, but yeah, it's life. I talk about it on here every now and then, but like I said, I don't mind. I say everything I need to say, do everything I need to do. It's not like I'm telling lies. But, I wish everybody well and hope that they're doing good. I know they won't wish me the same thing probably, but I don't really care. I'm good. Well, when I was cool with him, yeah. He didn't really, him and I don't really have no beef or anything. It's just the people that interfered with our friendship ruined everything. Those are the people I blame. I don't blame him. I don't have nothing against him. I just think that, his dad ruined everything when we were in there and a couple other people. So the people ruined it. We developed it and people ruined it. Unfortunately. But it's all good. I have nothing on my conscience. Not one thing that bothers me about any of those people. So but it's all good. Life changes, people change. It's all, it's the way life is. It's over and done with now. But that's where Barb and I met, and that's where me and a lot of people met. I remember it was only like a couple people in there, and I was one of the early mods with my friend Jocelyn, and we bonded there. I still have friends. I still have friends that are friends of his. And like I said, some people will come to me and say, "Hey, are you okay with me talking to that person?" I'm like, "I don't care. You can do it." I said, "He really ain't done nothing to me. It's just the people around us kind of got in the way." But like I said, I don't really. I wish him well. I hope he's doing good. I don't wish nothing on him or anybody like that. Everybody does whatever they want. I don't care. As long as nobody's bothering me, then I'm good. But like I said, that's where it all started. But unfortunately, people ruin everything. When things are good, people ruin it. So it's all good. That's why I stay over here and do my thing, and I hang out with very, very few people now because a lot of people are not genuine, and they dwell their channels on toxic things. But, yeah, I had a lot of fun. And I had a lot of fun. And I know you guys probably know her, Secret Tarot. She was very popular back in the day. She did the readings during the day. A lot of people were in her room. She was popular at the time. I was one of the mods in her channel at one point. Um, that was like a channel that all my friends were in. They invited me over there. We were all in there helping, having fun. Um, I've had a lot of fun in a lot of channels, but the problem is back then there was too many people in there, too many energies, too many bad energies, too many I know this and I know that, too many bad people in one room. And that just never works, you know? So, it was good while it lasted. I had a lot of fun back then in those rooms. Uh, but all those rooms and everybody's different now. So like I said, it was good while it lasted, and I don't wish nothing on those people. They do whatever they want, and life goes on. Yeah, too many energies, too many bad people, too many people talking shit about each other, and a lot of jealousy. A lot of bad people out there, but it was good while it lasted. I had a lot of fun in those channels, but now I just keep to myself, and I'll go into some people's channels, here and there and have fun. But for me, one of the main things was being a guy. You know, if you're a guy and you're in these women's channels, women are a lot of women are, certain ways, and they all want, you know, people's attention. And then, people get stupid and do stupid shit. So being a guy on here is difficult because you always have like people acting crazy, even guys. So it's just people in general. They just do stupid shit, and people do bad things. And this is what this live was about today. We just talked about these type of things because people wanted my input because I've been on here so long. And I know a lot of other people on here have been here long, but I've seen a lot in these chats throughout the years, and it's sad that it can't still be, a decent vibe. It can be, but not with that amount of people. It's just always a bunch of, bad people intertwined with good people, cliques and people talking shit and, oh, I want to, money this, money that. It's just too much, man. You know. So unfortunately, things happen. But otherwise, that I wish all those people well. I don't wish anything bad on them. I'm older now. I don't care. I might have said and done things back then. And people have their opinions. People have their ways. People say whatever they want, do whatever they want. I don't care. As long as they stay away from me, not my problem. And as far as the tarot community, I'm not a part of that. I'm Marky Mark's Tarot, and that's it. I don't care about that tarot community. I'm not a part of no damn group. I'm not affiliated with none of those people. I don't have nothing to do with them. It's all about me and my channel and the people I love and I care about. I ain't worried about them. I'm over here doing my thing. They can do whatever they want. Not my problem. I call them hypocrites, but how they are now, I don't know. They might have changed for the better, or they still might be the same bunch of idiots. So, and they could probably say the same thing about me if they want. I really don't care. But I just do what I have to do. I consider myself one of the realest on here. I keep it real, and I'm not no fake ass person. I'm not a fake ass reader, and I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. You know what I mean? And that's just the way I am. I ain't proving shit to nobody. I already know what I have to know, do what I have to do. I give respect to whoever needs it and earns it, and I expect the same thing in return. And that's it. And everything I say on here is the truth about these people and about what I've been through. And I hope that nobody goes through the bullshit that I went through. And the only way you cannot go through that bullshit is to stay away from these people and stay away from a lot of people that have a lot of people in their room talking shit. A lot of people, they just are not real, and they don't believe in God. They don't believe in spirit. They don't acknowledge spirit. They don't acknowledge even themselves. The only thing they worry about is this. And that's not a good thing. That should just naturally come to you. I do tell the truth about the Cowboys. They suck. They're not better than the Patriots, so I'm telling the truth. Good night, Barbie. Take care. Yes, Sophie. I was telling somebody that guess what, Sophie? Lucky found her cat. She came to me a week ago and told me her cat was missing, and I told her that the cat will come back within a couple days. And she came into my room this morning and told me that she found the cat was on her neighbor's roof. So another pet mystery solved. It was you, Ilda, Lucky, and Starlight. Spirit helped us find your animals. That's good. Yeah, our cat's found. Thank God. I'm so glad that she got her cat. She was a wreck. I was so happy that she found the cat. Spirit told me that the cat was next to her home. So the other night she thought she heard the cat meowing. And then she says no false alarm. And then all of a sudden she comes in my room today and says that the cat was on the fucking neighbor's roof 2 houses down. So bang, all done. So I'm really happy that, she found her cat, and I'm glad you guys found your pets. Thank God I never had to go through that, but it's a bunch of sirens outside. It's like it's 1:25 in the morning. I got these fucking sirens. Something bad's happening down there, down the hill there. Don't try and recruit her to the Dallas Cowboys, Dallas losers. Just remember the New England Patriots. Even though they lost in the Super Bowl, at least we made it. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for being here. Having fun. I didn't really want to talk about all these things, but I have, nothing to worry about because I know that everything I said on here is true. So I really could care less what anybody else says. You know what I mean? That's why nobody comes in my DMs and says anything, because they know what I say on here is true. I have nothing on my conscience, and whatever these people have done to me, they know. And I ain't done nothing wrong to none of these people. And I mind my own business. But when I get asked, I tell people the truth. So, in a Leo's mind, I would never be right because you're my opposite. So when I say the truth, you know the false. That's why Leo and Aquarius is the opposite. See, no Leo will ever understand me because they only see one way, the like a horse with blinders. Thanks, Sophie. I appreciate you. Good to see you. And Fiona, thank God you're on the cusp. Because if you was actually, a real Leo, shit. Yeah. You know how it is. Even if you was, I like you. You're cool, Fiona. Nice talking with you too, Christy. What's up, Silva? You good, bro? Just about to leave. You're rude. Yes, Christy. I come on here like every day, sometimes twice a day. Sometimes I wash dishes and talk shit. Sometimes I do reading. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm just here for the heck of it, you know. But we always have fun in here and talk about things. You can blame Leo's son. She's the one who started these conversations, you know. She's a pain in the ass. She likes to bring up, all these things, you know. Typical Leos, they're just a pain in the ass. That's Shiva, that's my boy. That's my bro. You know. Right, bro? He's the only Aries he's the only Aries man I like. He's my bro. We guys are bros now, you know. Yeah. No, Aries women and Aries women and Leo women are fire sign women. They're the same pain in the asses. That's what they are. Pain in the asses. Okay. Now Shiva, right, is my boy. We guys are bros. Okay. Aries men and Aquarius men could be cool. It's just we can't tolerate them. Even an Aries man can't tolerate an Aries woman. See, look, Christy's an Aries. I'm an Aries rising. I feel it. See, look. Don't worry, Christy. I don't I like Aries women, right? But not all Aries women. See, because yeah, see, that's why me and Shiva's we guys are boy. We guys are aqua suns, you know. I have Venus in my Aries, you know. I have Venus in Aries. So that's why, Aries love me. Aries women really do love me. That's why I have Aries in Venus, because they want my, you know. All right, I'm gonna get the heck out of here, or else I'm gonna be here all damn night, and I gotta get up early tomorrow and take my mom to her doctor's appointment. But it's been a pleasure. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. I appreciate you, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Don't take anything I say in offense. You know, I don't dislike all Aries and Leos and all that. I just joke around. Cause lately I have like all these Leos around me and I know something's going on. You know. Leos are like people I don't like. But the Leos that have come in here recently, they're kind of cool. You know. They're all right. They're okay for now. But if something goes down, I'm gonna be like, see, they just can't be friendly. They just can't be real. They want to be the king of the jungle, but they fail to realize that that can't happen around me. We can't have that. No, no. All right, I'm just teasing. Let me get out of here and talk. I'm talking shit. All right, good night, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. It's already tomorrow here. It's 1:30 in the morning. See, you guys got me up late as shit. You're the king of your own damn jungle. You damn Leos ain't king of nothing. The king is the king of swords. Aquarius, like Aquaman. See? You wish you was an Aquarius. Dallas Cowboys suck.